A history of complicity. You think I'm diseased, uncouth, the enemy. But have you looked in the mirror or deeper into your psyche? Below the surface, unconscious bias, hatred, prejudices. Why? All because of outlandish stereotypes, caricatures, and lies. My reality denied to ease your guilt, your shame, your history of complicity in fostering racial hostility. Native Americans turned into Indians, seen as mascots for your entertainment. Blacks enslaved and once considered just 3/5 human. Families raped, separated. Generations later, communities segregated. Wiped clean from your conscience, out of sight, out of mind. Great Scott, you declare, it's their problem, separate but equal. No, that's not fair, and it's Dred Scott, to be clear, whom you denied freedom to one and to all. Fast forward to now, like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, whitewashing history to avoid your original sin. White flight, urban decay, joblessness. It's a facade to think your race has nothing to do with this. White privilege, an invisible shield to deflect any notion white skin plays a role amidst all the commotion. White fragility, also a weapon. You use tears, dejection, shame, as well as misdirection to obscure and to blame. You fail to take ownership of how this perpetuates inequality, the game of life disguised as a field of dreams. But go ahead, spin the wheel, take 2 steps forward. If you're white, everyone else, go to the back. Oh, the horror of it all, to bring light to darkness, to focus not on black, but on white. So you can hopefully see you are not innocent, you are not scot-free. History repeating itself, not with explicit slavery, but with subtlety, suspicion, and once again, white fragility. Sandwiched between slavery and civil rights, Asians come to America, seen as a race that won't fight. Instead, we're the easy scapegoat, the laughingstock, the punching bag for today's ills, the perpetual foreigner, the stranger, the ones viewed with the virus, the carriers, infecting and killing. But not once have you considered what's your part in all this. Like a virus, you spread the fear, the vitriol, the hate. It's you who control the messages, the media, the movies that disseminate, racial divide, statistics that lie, names, narratives, and stories that hide the social, educational, political institutions that keep our country confused, conflicted in a system of invisible racism that should be considered illegal and illicit. But only if you own up to it and see how you're still, to this day, ultimately complicit.